Hey there everybody, Arlos here from Ice Games, bringing you episode 261 of my Guild Wars 2 Necromancer Let's Play with Van Alessa here in our beautiful guild hall, which I want to thank everyone in the guild for all the awesome decorations and how pretty and beautiful and amazing this place is. Oh my gosh, I still have come to the guild hall. But yeah, we are here for more Guild Wars 2. I know it's been a little bit of a minute. It took a little bit of a break there and stuff like that. But we are back because I love the game. And also, we've got a new expansion now. So we are now in the Janthier Wilds. We've got a new expansion we need to kind of play here. So the nations of Tyria come together for a historic meeting. But before that, I kind of wanted to show off what I got. So I did do a pre-order for the game. And I did get the, not the ultimate, the one below that. I didn't need to get the gems and stuff right now, but I did get the edition that gave some extra stuff. So I believe I got, I can't remember which ones. I think I got these guys for pre-ordering, and then this items for getting it a little bit earlier. So, and I also got a new title, I believe. Go to my equipment here. Not equipment. Where's my title again? Oh, and what am I doing? Achievements. Title Homesteader, I believe, is the title that I received. I'm going to keep going back to Honorary Grit because Honorary Grit is awesome. But yeah, so I got a identity repair kit, which is always handy to have. I did end up getting these 3 mining tools. So Eldritch Core mining tool, Eldritch Core logging tool, Eldritch Core harvesting tool, which I'll show those off in a second. Got a Wavefinder's versatile table. So I use this item to unlock a table decoration that can be changed tabletops upon interacting, as well as Homestead's crafting recipe for additional copies. I don't really know what that is or what that does, but I'm interested to see that. So I'm gonna save this for now. I'm kind of waiting to see what that means. Also got a shoulder pads, which actually look kind of cool. New shoulder pads with kind of 2 dragons on them. A darker colored dragon and a lighter colored dragon. I don't know if that's supposed to be like, you know, angel and devil on your shoulder or something like that, but it does look really, really cool. I do like the look of that. I'm not going to wear it right now, though. And a serpent's weapon skin of your choice. And these weapons actually look... These weapons look really cool. So is that going to be like the theme of this expansion? Is this serpent thing? I thought we just killed... We just dealt with all the dragon cycle. And now all of a sudden... Ooh, that's a cool looking octopus. Which one's that? A scepter. And now we're dealing with, like, serpents. So, I'm interested to see how that goes. So, very excited for this expansion. I know kind of the big things is we do get housing. So, we get our own housing in this game. And I know you can use spears outside of water now. So, I'm really excited for that. I think all the classes got access to that. Also got a Warclaw loot cache. Contains a War Machine weapon skin selection and World vs. World skirmish tickets. So let's use that. So I got a bunch of tickets there. And then what is this? I get... Ooh! Oh! So this is a... Oh. These look kind of cool. So it's a different skin here. These must be... I'm guessing World vs. World skins? Oh, sorry, World vs. World skins. Also gotta see if they've done a bunch of stuff to World vs. World. Ooh, I really like that shield. Okay. I mean, that's more of it's a blunt force instrument than a hammer, right? Or than a sword, right? Alright, but yeah, so I'll save those like I've saved so many and probably never use them. Oh my gosh, but I did want to show off the Eldritch Core stuff before we get into the game here. But yeah, very excited for this. We'll be getting into the story in a second. I just want to kind of show you guys what these look like. Also, I kind of want to see what they look like a little bit more myself here too. So let's take a look at. Oh, all right. It is just a giant tentacle that pops out and kind of makes the noise. That is creepy and awesome, and I love it. Although, for someone who loves like Elder God, Lovecraftian stuff, this is pretty amazing. It actually like smacks it. Do it again. mean, not the best kind of axe there, but I don't know if I'd consider this shopping. Ooh. Oh gosh, can I still get more? There we go. And the mining one. Just hit it as hard as you can. Boom, boom. I do like the music that comes with it. There we go. I'm gonna take those items and just get rid of them because I don't need them right now. All right, so I just kind of wanted to show off what I kind of got with the kind of collector's edition and stuff like that there. So yeah, let's head into the main game here. So let's go to our story journal. And, ooh, actually, let's take a quick look before we do that. The Wizard's Vault. And take a look at some of the rewards. Okay, new kind of chest piece. New arm piece. A falling star spear and meteorite wielder's glove. Okay, some new items. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like that head. And... oh, these weapons. Oh, these weapons look amazing. Oh, my Necromancer might need these weapons. Okay, those look really cool. Those look really cool. Onyx Spider selection box. Yeah, okay. I might need some of that stuff. And the kind of the usual stuff suspects down there. Okay, cool. That looks really cool. So let's grab the prologue here. And oh, I'm in an instance, so I can't. I'm like, can't I? I'm in an instance. I can't change my story. All right, so let's leave the instance. Leave the guild hall, and let's get into the wilds of Jantir, the new expansion. Oh my gosh, I really like this idea of doing an expansion kind of a year and then doing a bunch of updates for it. Very excited for it. Okay, so let's do this. So let's go back to the hero panel and begin the story. Read the mail from Queen Jenna. Ooh, Queen Jenna sent us a mail. Meet Queen Jenna in the Royal Palace. So, dear Pact Commander, following the aftermath of demonic attacks on our cities, political leaders of this world have decided to act. I would like to discuss the first summit of the Tyrian Alliance at your earliest convenience. Countess Anise and I will be waiting for you at Divinity's Reach. Awesome. We also got something about some coins and stuff like that. So some unusual coins. I'm guessing that's going to be something we need to be collecting later during the expansion. All right, so let's go and talk with Queen Jenna here. And oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I've been to Divinity's Reach. So let's head there. Divinity's Reach. Been a minute. Such a beautiful city. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to be back playing some Guild Wars 2. Also, if you guys have been playing the expansion, let me know what you guys have been thinking about it. Without spoilers, of course, but yeah, I'd love to know what you guys feel about it.
Apologies, Commander. Her Majesty is occupied. I've been asked to direct you to Countess Anise instead.
Okay. Find Countess Anise somewhere nearby. Let's follow the giant arrows here. Oh. It's going to be interesting because there's going to be a lot of people here playing this. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. Can you see so many other players?
Too long.
Countess, the pleasure is mine. I thought I was meeting with the Queen.
My liege is indisposed. I appreciate your flexibility.
Oh? I hope all is well. Hate to see even more flippancy tossed at her feet.
I can certainly hope, but I'm afraid drama clings to her like a bad smell. Good luck washing the linens. But that's unimportant. For now. On my queen's behalf, I would like to extend an invitation. The first meeting of the Tyrian Alliance will be commencing in Lion's Arch. We would like to see you there.
The Tyrian Alliance.
Correct. Might be stuffy, but I expect some interesting developments. The world is changing. We know this. Between the demon attacks, Suwan and Oreen, we woke up to a very different world. Now, let's hope everyone is willing to keep it in one piece. Before I forget, your invitation.
Oh, I actually get a formal invitation here. So you, to the esteemed Pact Commander from the Court of Queen Jenna, Regal of Kryta. So to the esteemed Pact Commander, it is with the highest respect that the founding committee of the Tyrian Alliance would like to invite you to join our organization of trust and dignity. We hoped for a brighter tomorrow after the passing of Suwan marked a new era for Tyria, with something pushed back on that hope when a series of demonic attacks left our people and our homes in peril. Although these attacks have recently waned, the source has not yet been discovered, and until it has, we are vulnerable. But from that vulnerability, something else was born. Awareness. Leaders started speaking with leaders. Nations, once impaired with archaic rivalries, were suddenly allies, or on their way. Pain was shared as readily as food. After we survived the fight against the Elder Dragons, surely the next threat to rise in their place would not stop us. It has not stopped us. As leaders talked, we realized that it was time again to try our hand at unity. Not all will agree, but we certainly have our critics. But peace isn't made overnight. Thus, the Tyrian Alliance was formed. Commander, you have a constant glimmer of hope in times of ire. You've impacted each of our lives in measurable ways. It is for that reason that you are invited to join us in Lion's Arch for a celebration of trust. The Alliance may be new, but with time it will become something truly admirable and productive. For Tyria, for all of us. With support of the Tyrian Alliance Founding Committee, Queen Jenna of Kryta. Oh, okay, so we're going to kind of take another whack at this, having all the nations joining each other again. Hopefully this goes better than the pact that we had. We will see. So we're headed to Lion's Arch, is it? Oh, we actually headed to like the guild headquarters? I don't think we've ever actually had a story thing around here. That's really cool. That's very cool. All right, so are we gonna tell them about the demons and how we made a pact with the wizards and all that stuff, or are we just gonna ignore that and just be like, hey, yeah, that's cool, it stopped. Oh, well. The Tyrian Alliance Guild Initiative headquarters. Oh, is this just become the Tyrian Alliance headquarters now? Oh, they repurposing this building? Cool.
Ready for anything.
Yeah, we are. All right. Let's head inside.
Hold it. Name?
Commander,
hello?
over here.
Really?
That you are. Didn't recognize the face at first. Fought alongside you during Scarlet's attack. Go ahead. Don't mind me, just being cautious. A lot of big names in this building.
It's a big job.
All right. Let's talk with Anise and Malice.
Malice, Anise. This thing is really shaping up, isn't it?
No less cramped than any of Ash's hidden outposts.
Delegates and leaders are still arriving, but the turnout is impressive. My surprise is agreeable.
And nerve-wracking.
Everyone is comforted that you're joining us. You command quite a bit of respect here. Not all of us do the same.
Here we go.
You're modest.
Save that irascible demeanor for negotiations, Imperator. Go on. Mingle. As soon as a few more arrive, we'll get started.
Ooh. Mingle with familiar faces. Yes, let's. All right. So yeah, this is where you. That's where we're supposed to be going. So let's not go there yet. Haha. Ooh, what's this? Gather all the notes. All of the notes in the meeting. Okay. Oh, hey.
Commander, good to see you.
A lot of big names in this crowd.
Certainly beats interrogations and trial preparations.
Bengar.
Who else? We'll save that headache for opening remarks. I'm eager to put it behind us. Hasn't made things easy, though. The Dominion lives. Their numbers are just depleted.
I don't envy your workload.
Oh, and then we've got a confidential thing here. So, Keen, been a long time, my dear. I really hope that smile of yours is blinding as I remember. The Queen sends you and Leon her best. Well, I wish I wrote on mundane terms. We have another favor to ask of you. On behalf of Her Majesty, the Queen, and the founding members of the Tyrian Alliance, we'd like to formally request use of your organization's headquarters for our forthcoming summit. I think you can guess the details, especially after the demon attack. Given our members' importance, we're seeking an establishment located in neutral territory to hold our inaugural meet. And you know better than most how fragile trust can be when the negotiation table has a dagger stuck out of it. But despite the circumstances, the air is quite temperate at this time. No daggers either. The first summit can be tense, but I can assure you that the building will withstand the event. Just fine. Maybe I jumped the fence a little quickly, but I've already spoken to Magnus about securing the line guard in anticipation. They'll be stationed outside at all times, which should be far less daunting to the locals than 80 guardsmen from 12 different standing armies. The city security will be heightened that day, just to be safe. We've come a long way since the treaties, Dougal. I'm not known for to daydream, but I wouldn't let Her Majesty hold council with a room full of ulterior motives and competing personalities if I didn't think the risk was worth the reward. I've woken up to many mornings dreading news of more death and destruction. I'm tired of it. Thankfully, everyone else is too. Paragraph swells before your eyes, dispersing like wine to water. Must be some sort of mesmer illusion. Whatever it says, this last part is for Dougal's eyes only. I look forward to a prompt and passive response. Countess Anise. Oh! Is that something mesmers can do? That's really kind of cool. Let's see if there's anything up here. Don't see anything yet. Ooh, hello, people. Hey, Dougal. I just read your letter. Oh gosh, does this place really... I don't remember this place being so big. Neat, okay. Something up there, okay. Let's head down. See who else wants to talk. Oh, the Queen. Hello, Queen Jenna.
Hello again. It is a genuine pleasure to see a familiar face in unfamiliar lands.
Welcome, Commander. I'm glad to finally have a meeting under less dire circumstances.
An empress and a queen. Dangerous combination.
Queen Jenna has been instrumental in Cantha's integration. I'm eager for these meetings to commence.
All I've done is make introductions.
With every trade organization and leader between the Shiver Peaks and the unending ocean. Such modesty. I'm hoping that today is productive, if not educational.
The latter, I can promise.
Oh. That's cool. Nothing over here, okay. What notes? What's a note? I thought maybe that would be a note. Hey, Kate! I love how Kate's all glowy now.
Keith, what are you doing here?
Commander, I'd heard you'd been invited. Glad to see you again.
Keith is joining me as counsel. We've both a stake in seeing our people thrive after everything we've endured.
I empathize with your pain. How are you doing after Aurene?
Some days are melancholy, but she still guides me. I'm needed by my people. That has given me purpose.
That they do. Keith has been vital in our pursuit of healing. We've all experienced a bit of an identity crisis after Maguma. We're well on our way, but we've problems to solve for yet.
Any step forward is a positive one.
Very, very true. Very, very true. Yeah, I miss Aurene already. Aurene was the best. Also, does no one notice like my like crazy sword thing? No one's like, hey, what's this? All right. Invitation to Tyrian Alliance. To the great house of the Dominion of Wilds, it is with the highest respect that the founding committee of the Tyrian Alliance would like to invite the Tengu of the Dominion to join our organization of trust and dignity. I want to deal with the Tengu. I want to go to their city. I want to talk with them. I want to play as a Tengu. Maybe that'll be Guild Wars 3. Okay. We hope for a brighter tomorrow after the passing of Suwon marked a new area for Tyria, but something pushed back on that hope when a series of demonic attacks left our people and our homes in peril, although these attacks have recently waned. Oh, okay, so this is the same thing. It's just how they were invited. Okay, cool. Okay. Hey, Bram.
Commander!
Bram, what are you... oh, what happened?
Bram is representing Kragstead, acting as my own advisor.
Bram? Your advisor? Someone died.
Gawk all you need. I went home for a while after. The whole thing was an accident. One day I'm patching homesteads and caring for lone wolf pups, and the next I'm... well, here.
You? Leading an entire village? I'm impressed.
He's modest. He proved to be the leader Kragstead needed, and irreplaceable while I've helped take on more for Newt. A natural leader, oh boy.
Stop.
I'm glad for you, Bram. Air would be proud.
Oh, I miss Air. He was awesome. Taken too soon. It'd be cool to see how she reacted to everything. Ooh, Counselor Ludo? Oh, what's this? Research disclosure, Council Ludo, professional. Oh, official. Bottom of the sheet is covered with scribbles and doodles. Whoever filled this out is very, very bored. Okay.
Counselor Ludo, that's a lot of paperwork for one Asura.
Couldn't get a single one of those old sacks to put down the gavel and at least try to make friends. Did send me with a giant pile of paperwork, though. That's what I'd like to call the Asuran hello. Nonsense, most of it. Cantha is revealed. And if not for copying Asuran ingenuity, they'd still be decades behind. But we can't hide in our labs.
A little competition never hurt anyone. Much.
I certainly do hope that you are correct.
Oh, okay, let's take the place at our podium when we're ready. Let's do this. Oh. Okay.
I, Countess Anise, liaison to Queen Jenna of Kryta, call all representatives of the Tyrian Alliance to council. Please, to your places.
Alright, so we got the humans, the Canthans, the Asura, the Norn.
We've quite a bit to cover. First and foremost, the Pact and Orders send their regards. Structural changes have them occupied. But with that aside, the founding members have come prepared with opening statements. Affirmations of why we're here. As our mutually elected emissary, Commander, would you like to determine the order of operations?
What qualifies me to make that call?
You've had a hand in just about everything Tyria has endured since the retaking of Claw Island. We approve.
I imagine the Pale Mother supports this notion.
Sure, have at it.
All right. Ooh. Let's see. Let's discuss the state of the Sylvari.
I am firstborn Dagonet. Keith and I have ventured from the Grove to represent the Sylvari. The Pale Tree sends her regards. Her healing has been a slow process, but her spirits remain bright and focused on our growth. Our people experienced a deep wound when Mordramoth rose and fell. As a people, we have many questions about where we come from, what purpose we serve following the Elder Dragon's death. Who are we as a society? Many have decided to leave our home in search of these answers. Finding direction and purpose That is our focus. As the pale tree heals, so do the rest of us.
I'm very curious about, because remember when you play the Sylvari, you can encounter another Sylvari from a different tree? I'm very curious about that. We haven't learned about that yet. Like, is that something that's going to come up? Were they affected by Morjamoth? What's up with that? Or did I miss that part? All right, let's hear updates on Vengar's trial.
Krisha, Imperator of the Blood Legion and elected representation from the Char. I'd be lying if I said tensions weren't high at the Citadel. With Bangar's trial nearing, another civil war isn't impossible. Even behind bars, Bangar commands respect from his most loyal. Although weakened, the Dominion is still a threat. However, the Imperators are mostly aligned. Imperator Malice of the Ash Legion joins me today in support. Ephraim sends his. You may have heard the whispers, but there are calls for another Con-Ur to rise. The Imperators don't disagree. But the Trial of Embers will wait until we've decided Bangar's fate. That is our first priority.
Okay, I also just noticed everyone's got a banner behind them, kind of represents them. That's really cool. I like that. Yeah, and I also really like how we're going through the different expansions in the story. It's, if you just kind of like, if you were just playing through the last expansion, you kind of didn't deal with anything in Tyria, so it's nice to have this little refresher. Okay, so let's hear about relations between Cantha and the Asura.
Counselor Ludo of the Arcane Council. I'll keep it brief. As you can observe, I am the only present representative from the Council. We are experiencing growing pains. Cantha's prowess threw us for a loop. I may be alone in this thinking, but about damn time. For a long while, the Council has lazily relied on Asuran Magitech superiority. We've become complacent, our research secondary. I, and a few others, have been advocating for a more productive integration into the global sector. No disrespect intended, but Cantha's advancements on our designs? Well, frankly, it's insulting. Our knowledge is still unmatched.
An interesting choice of words. Know that I enjoy competition. In fact, I encourage it.
As do I. My first significant motion on the Arcane Council has been to eliminate any restrictions on admittance into the Asuran colleges. Our next focus will be on global equitable information exchange. That's all. For now.
Okay, I kind of like the Asura being put in their place. Alright, so let's discuss updates from the Norn.
I am Scotty, son of Newt Whitebear. Sends his best. Old man just can't say no to a good brawl. Expected to heal just fine. Just as our people are healing. Unsure of how to approach the spirits. How we can help them. If we can help them.
The Sylvari share in your pain. The Pale Tree. That's been a process.
Aye. Looking ahead has been our focus. Our scouting parties have returned to the far north to explore the villages and homesteads cut off from Holbrook for decades. We've also got eyes on the sons of Svanir. Rather, what remains of them. Most fell with Jormag. Those that remain, broken, lost. If we can offer any rehabilitation, we will. But we won't welcome more violence to Holbrook.
All right, and how is the Canthan integration with Tyria going?
Esteemed leaders, I am thankful to have met a few of you before. Queen Jenna has made many of these introductions. For those of you I have not met, I am Empress In of Cantha. I was advised to send a liaison in my stead, but I wanted to show the face of the Empire. Cantha's integration into Tyrian politics has not been swift or easy. But it is considered our greatest priority in the wake of the Elder Dragon event. Our people are largely united in wanting. But like all nations, An underbelly of resistance remains. However, I want to pull us from the murk and into the light. Canthus technologies are vast, some might say superior. And I firmly believe that we offer something unique. And clearly share similar passions with our neighbors. Together, imagine what we could accomplish. While we are focused on diplomacy, we've had a secondary goal of enlisting archivists from across continents. Our libraries and history texts are woefully dated.
My queen.
Thank you all for your remarks. We gather on mutual ground as allies. For some, friends. We suffered the Elder Dragons. We saw a new Ilona and Cantha. We've endured much. But now, Tyria has the promise of tomorrow. The last decade was cruel, but standing united today shows promise that my father only dreamt of. However, it is not on kind terms that we gather. The Alliance was formed as a reaction to a new threat. Almost a year ago now, demons attacked our villages and farmlands. Your cities and homes.
48 dead in the mountains. An entire village burned to the ground.
One attacked the grove.
2, just outside the gates of Rata Novus. They stank.
No casualties should be accepted. These attacks were calculated, I've heard. Our perpetrator? The Cryptus.
Cryptus? And what exactly are these Cryptus? Where did they come from?
The more pertinent question, how did the Queen discern this information?
Tone.
I've dealt with an Emperor's horde of petty banter, so I pivot. Queen Jenna, care to elaborate?
This information is as novel to me as it is to the Alliance.
I've heard rumors of your trustworthiness, Your Majesty.
No hyperbole until the Queen has spoken.
I have questions. This isn't a tavern brawl.
How does she know that?
I need to confer with the elders.
Enough!
Enough!
Ooh.
I see the triviality of Tyrian politics has not ceased its endless parade. Shall we have a mature discussion?
I'm not qualified to be here. Who is that?
Introducing representation from the Astral Ward. Iskarin.
Iskarin.
I apologize for my friend's theatrics.
And Frode, Warden of the Astral Ward.
What's going on, Jenna? Answers.
Queen, if you wish to leave with all your limbs intact.
Calm, all of you. And I thought the war bands needed babysitting. Frode, was it?
Indeed. Admittedly, I expected worse. Wayfinder, under duress as always.
Wayfinder. Ah, should have known you had a leg in this race.
I'll try talking to them.
All right, help settle down to delegates. Also, Anissa's very, very confrontational. That is for sure. All right, let's talk with Sparrowhawk here. So, who is this Garen? What is this Garen? I've never seen one like him before. Is he the same as those Exalted who helped defend the Ares walls from Jagmar? Or some Yormeg? Jagmar. Yormeg? They both loat. Garen is a seer, like the Exalted, though he's here to help us. And Chief Counselor? I have a bad feeling about this. Who is he? Using such power and ancient magic have not historically boded well for the people of Ilona. This time the ancient being is on our side. Ishgaran wants to help Tyria. Alright. Commander, who are these strangers barging in? I want answers, now, before my fists go looking for them. Calm. They are friends. Hear them out, please. Alright. Cryptus, the Astral Ward, and a seer? You know about this, and you didn't tell me? Uh, why would I be a burden? Why would I be a burden to you further? Aren't you up to your ears in paperwork? All right. Empress here. Ishgaran is a seer, is he not? Yvonne has shared much of her historical knowledge with me. I would have expected that any seer still existed, let alone to have one appear right in front of us. Only one left. If you know of them, you'll know he is here as an ally. Alright, Commander Lawson's a little scared here. Ishgaran? I know that name from the people of Garenhof, but what is going on? Call the Lion Guard. No need for the Lion Guard. Ishgaran and Frode come in peace. They'll explain. Right, Commander. Well, I've certainly had my fair share of life-altering realizations. I'd still like to know what this is about. Should I be concerned? No need for concern. The Astral Ward have much to offer the Alliance. Alright, let's speak with Frode now. I thought they'll just kind of sit patiently waiting for me to talk to everybody.
Ready as they'll ever be. Get to the point.
They thrive on the brink of chaos.
They've all endured enough trauma for a lifetime. Patience.
If we're measuring trauma and lifetimes, they wouldn't compare.
Oh. Retake your place at the podium. Okay.
Thank you for allowing us the time to speak to you all today. I apologize for the dramatic entrance. Again, I am Frode of the Astral Ward.
Frode. I've heard that name.
The Ward has been cloaked in shadow for centuries, protecting you from threats unknown and unlike the Elder Dragons.
The Cryptus.
The source of our demon infestation, I take it?
Beings of the Mists who are no longer a problem. Not right now. Our Wayfinder, your commander, can speak to that.
I joined their fight. The Cryptus have been contained.
I wouldn't be surprised if some still attempted to breach our realm, but they aren't organized.
He speaks truth, as the commander can attest. Hesitant trust is advised. Isgarin revealed himself to me not long before he revealed himself to all of you.
The Cryptus are harbingers of what may come next from the mists.
And you say they're no longer a threat, Wayfinder?
I've been to their realm myself. They've been stabilized.
When Su One passed, Tyria's essence bled into the veil beyond, the mists. You are... we are no longer shielded by her power. Every eye turned toward us in that moment. And likely more, we glow brighter than we did before. Tyria is a unique world, coveted by those beyond.
To summarize, our demons are Cryptus, and you two, the Astral Ward, are some sort of secret organization that fights them?
Not just Cryptus, but any intruder from another realm.
We've certainly faced other threats that were not born of Tyria. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner?
Or help us with the Elder Dragons.
I will answer all of your questions. But this is not the right venue.
I'm inclined to agree. Whatever this information is, I gather it's sensitive in nature.
I imagine the room needs a moment to reflect. Shall we pause and reconvene in smaller council?
After our councils have ended, I will speak with any of you. Whatever questions you may have, I will try to answer them.
Okay. So... That actually went rather well. Okay. Well, what now? So everyone's kind of gathered into smaller councils. What do you want me to do?
Commander, with us. We'd like to continue the conversation.
Okay.
So you've met before?
Anise introduced us. Their friendship was just as much a surprise to me.
We sought another ally ahead of the Forum. We've known it was time to reveal ourselves to the world. Figured this would be better than a more public spectacle.
That inclination isn't wrong. Why now, though?
The Cryptus may be controlled or contained, but my words should cause fear. Tyria is as blood in water.
And what exactly is attracted to that blood?
Any number of beasts and beings. I've no reason to think we're in imminent danger, but I suspect something draws closer.
And we all need to prepare. The Astral Ward is ready to help in any way we can.
So you've numbers then?
Some. Fewer after the Cryptus. We bled on the edge of that blade.
What do you propose we do?
Focus on your affairs. We'll get nowhere without some degree of control. Your nations are fragile still. Here. Nourish.
We'll be establishing pacts with our neighbors. I suggest you do the same.
Wise.
On that subject, I'd like to offer some information on the Isle of Janthier.
Janthier? A storm looms over that place. Blood. That is not a territory I wish to cross.
I don't expect you to, but we may find more allies throughout those lands. The Lowland Coden.
My father spoke of them briefly. He left their territory untouched. Those are bonds I have not maintained.
I imagine there's more to this suggestion, Iskarin?
We should speak within thicker walls. Yes.
Wayfinder, I don't think anyone here would be better equipped to help form these bonds. You are not only a representative of the Astral Ward, but of Tyria. Look around this room. Take it in.
I could support that notion. Yes.
Utilize Moon Camp. It's only kicking up dust otherwise. We'll send ward to your aid. All your aid. The ward will establish a gateway between our outpost and the human city. With the Queen's blessing.
Blessing granted. I support this, and you, Commander. Now is the time to fortify. The Countess will meet you in Divinity's Reach.
Alright, so... we are... going to a new land. Cool. So the Chief Council is talking to some people here.
My people have recently begun early exploration of Dislana. The dragon brand is weakening, all these years later. Dangerous place. Rampant with harpies. I don't see them helping us. Perhaps the Hecate?
I've only been to the ruins of Foreigner, parts of Korna. I should visit more of Alona. When you call Dislana dangerous, what do you mean?
You've been to the best tourist attractions, at least. You should visit. Dislana is taxing. Harpies are dominant, which makes it hostile territory. But my people used to hide in the mountains. We have records and rumors of temples, settlements. I don't know if anything waits for us there, but it's worth looking.
Sounds like the Greater North. Homesteads long displaced by Jormag's storm. No telling if there are any survivors.
We defeat the Elder Dragons, and this is our reward. The scraps of what used to be.
Okay. Really, the Harpies were such a threat. Alright, what are you three discussing?
Look at them over there. Can I assume they're scheming?
No, Counselor. Assumptions are very often incorrect. We'll have plenty of time to ask our questions. And I have some for you, as we were tasked. Before the Arcane Council, my research says that you were the Dean of Statics.
I am the Dean of Statics. If I dedicated all of my time to the Council, my brain would melt and drip onto the floor.
Talented and busy. You remind me of my sister. Say, you and I should plan a visit. We're supposed to be making friends after all. I would love to host you in our labs. I'm very curious to see how they stand up to such a precise eye.
If they stand. I would love to give you my assessment, Empress. And I'm also happy to waive my consultation fees in good faith.
Good faith indeed. I see you two are getting along.
That's good. That's very good. Alright, let's talk with these two over here.
I've witnessed cleaner executions.
Krisha, think I'm going with the commander to Janthier. I feel a professional pull. Have little intel on that location, or these Coden, and it feels vital. Or intriguing, at least.
An imperator leaving her post to get her claws dirty. Care to steal my mate, too? Go. Be our eyes. I can cover for us.
I'll see you there, Commander.
Alright, so Mouse is coming with us. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see, bags of loot. Janthier gearbox, and a tale of adventure.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
Ooh, mastery point. You've earned the first mastery point. Mastery point. Okay, yeah. I don't know what mastery points are. Oh, I didn't want to cast it. I don't know. I'm not actually shooting anybody. A large stash of Ursa's always what takes effect immediately upon receipt grants a large amount of Coden experience. Accept that. Although, like, I don't get any Coden experience, right? I'm not sure how that works. Alright, so let's take a look, see what we just got. Base food. That, let's get rid of the stuff, sure. More random items. Stuff to sell. Okay. Let's exit here then. Travel to the Royal Palace in Divinity's Reach. Okay. XP. Area, and let's see. Head back to Divinity's Reach here. Alright, that was quite entertaining. Unknown territory. Right, so we're going to a new place. Where is it? I should actually bring out the map and see where it is. Where? Is it here? No. Well, if it's Canthan, it's got to be up here. Oh, I think it is up here. Okay. Oh, sorry, to Canthan. Coden. So it's going to be... area upper level. Janthier. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Janthier. So it's... Codens over here are from the mountain, and this is the lowland Codens. Interesting. Okay. Gosh, I love how massive this map is becoming. Okay. Go this way. Hop on. Sure, Griffin. Ooh, what's this? Oh, ley line riding, yeah. So let's talk with you.
Prompt, as expected. Welcome, Commander. The gateway is active. I've word that Malice will meet you there. Got a glimpse of the place myself. Frode gave the Queen a proper tour. He'll be expecting you too. Though, between friends, their definition of camp is sweet. I'm sure you'll be very comfortable.
You should see the Wizard's Tower.
You are quite adapted to them, aren't you? How are you feeling about the mission, then?
Taking a wait-and-see approach. This is uncharted territory, and Janthier has quite the reputation. Venturing into Janthier to befriend Coden. Not how I envisioned that first big step.
Diplomacy is a fine craft, Commander. And making allies requires an artisan. Oh, before you depart. Do we prefer Wayfinder or Commander now?
For you? I I don't know if you calling me anything but Commander would sound natural.
Old habits die hard, I suppose. Good luck.
Yeah, I guess I'm Commander, I'm Vanessa, I'm also like the Wayfinder. I'm so many things now. Okay, so let's head here. Take the Astral Ward portal to the moon, to Moon Camp. That's what this is? Yes. Unknown territory, Moon Camp. All right. Oh, yeah, definitely not a ooh, just down here. Actually, I think I am going to end this episode here before we move further and talk with Vanek, Faith Walker here, and kind of get into this. So kind of cool Astral Ward have a camp here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on this, our first episode in the new expansion, the Janthier Wilds here. Very excited for this. Very excited to see where this story goes, who the enemy's going to be. 'Cause, yeah, right now I have no idea. No idea. We haven't ran into anything that would tell me who the enemy's going to be. Apparently, we're going to meet some Coden. Oh, we got Keith here with us and Malice. I'm actually excited to do more stuff with Keith. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. There will be another episode right away this week. I plan on doing a bunch of them in a row to kind of go through the story. But yeah, hopefully you guys will join me on this new adventure in Tyria. And thank you so much. Definitely will be having more episodes for all of my series, not just Guild Wars 2. Got some Star Wars coming back. I've got Final Fantasy coming back. I've got other things planned. We'll be doing some more Star Wars or more videos and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. And if you like what you see, hit that like, subscribe button. If you don't like what you see, hit that dislike button too. But please let me know down below if you guys are liking, disliking, all that fun stuff. And as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.